leaving Balmoral, the beginning of Elizabeth's final journey to lay in peace. The convoy tracked slowly through the majestic Scottish landscape, where she spent her final peaceful weeks of life. In years past, the Queen was seen frequently in these remote Scottish villages, a royal neighbour who loved this region and who was well loved in return. Now residents gathered on the roadside to glimpse her for the last time and say goodbye. The shock is still raw. The silence was gently broken by ripples of applause.
We've known for all our lives, so it's been the one constant thing in the whole of our lives, the Queen.
After a 6-hour journey, the convoy crossed the Firth estuary and arrived in the Scottish capital, Edinburgh. Along the Royal Mile, thousands waited to see the cortege.
A very historic moment. Quite speechless, actually. She was a lovely lady. Great mother, grandmother, and she did well. Very proud of her.
I think it's just important to be here, just important to say goodbye. She's been on the throne for a long time. So, yeah, it means a lot. Sorry.
The coffin will lie in Edinburgh's St Giles Cathedral, where the public will be invited to pay their respects. It will then be taken by plane to London Tuesday, first to Buckingham Palace, and then in a public procession led by Elizabeth's son, King Charles III, to the 11th century Westminster Hall, where the late Queen will lie in state. The hall will be open 23 hours a day for visitors and guarded by soldiers from the royal household. Tens of thousands of people are expected to travel to Westminster to pay their respects.
She has been an exemplary head of state in terms of her devotion to her people and to her job. And then I think the other thing to take away, which is inevitable in all these crowds and expression of emotion, is the enduring command that the British monarchy holds over the emotions of people in Britain.
The funeral is scheduled for Monday, September 19th at Westminster Abbey. The coffin will then be taken to Windsor for the committal service, where the Queen's husband, Prince Philip, was laid to rest.